Hello, my name is Dwayne Kimball, owner and founder of KMD 89, VA Claims Consultant, Leave No Vet Behind, and also I'm a United States Army veteran. Today I'm bringing another educational video as pertains to the VA disability compensation claims process. And today we're going to be talking about how to fast track your claim. What can you do to get a C&P exam in a matter of days, okay? But before I get into today's video, please like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Don't forget you can find me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And my website is kmd89.com, Kilo Mike Delta 89.com. Okay, so today's video, I've been having a lot of clients submit their claims this way, and actually within 2 or 3 days, getting a response saying, hey, we need you to come in for a C&P exam, or about a week or two later, if they have an actionable and sufficient DBQ and or nexus statement, actually receiving a rating decision. So today I'm going to share some slides. I'm going to walk you through the new link to the direct upload for where veterans can file their claims, okay? And on the average, I would say it's taking about 2 months for the majority of the clients and veterans that I talk to. But keep in mind, everybody's claim is different. And in this regard, this is how it's different. You don't know which VSR you're going to get, veteran service representative, that does the development. You don't know what type of adjudicator or RVSR that's going to adjudicate the claim, okay? So what I'm talking about today, that's one of the main reasons that everybody's claim is different, okay? So just keep that in mind. Years ago when I first, years ago when I first filed my claim, I filed it in June. I didn't get a C&P exam until the following March. And I still didn't get a rating decision until almost 2 months, about 2 months later, about the beginning of June. So my first claim, my first rating, it took a year, okay? And now it's taking some veterans, and some of these veterans are clients of mine, a matter of weeks. Like I said, average of 2 months, but I've seen one client had an actionable DBQ and nexus statement submitted on Monday, had a decision on Friday, okay? Now, again, I'm not saying that if you follow this, that's going to happen to you, because everybody's claim is different. We don't know who desk is going to land on when it gets to the VA or how they interpret the evidence that you submit, okay? But I do want to share those steps, so if there is a chance of your claim getting done extremely fast, what I mean by extremely fast, again, I'm just going to use an average of a couple of months. I want you to know that, okay? So slide number one. Here in slide number one, at the top, I have the link, and this is to the VA's website, to their direct upload portal, okay? So you can find this link also in the description section of this video. And where I have it is, oh wow, man, I haven't looked at the description section in a while, but you'll see it right above, or it's included where the Department of Veterans Affairs Intake Center fax number and address is in the description section of my video. Should be labeled 1, 2, and 3, and you'll see this link. And you can click on it, and when you click on it, it's going to take you to this screen, okay? So when you get to this screen, there's a lot of information here. You got My Healthy Vet. I was just in that today. The Veterans Travel Claim Entity. You got a lot of information here. But for what we're talking about today, you're going to click on, well, it may not have all these. And I probably jumped ahead and missed a step. But right above where it says direct upload, you'll see I am a veteran. Okay, so when you get to the screen, you won't see all these tabs. You'll see I am a veteran, I'm a family member, I am a service member, I'm a VA business partner, I'm a VA employee or authorized contractor, okay? So then when you click on I am a veteran, then you'll see all these different links, okay? So the one that we want to click on is direct upload, okay? Now, when you click on direct upload, this is what comes up, all right? You have to, a login screen, okay? So however you log in. Now, I use ID Me. And I looked at this and I said, well, I have an ID Me account for my Under Armour account. Is that the same thing? Guess what? It was. So if you don't have it, you can click on it, and it's real easy. And I like these passwords under ID Me. For those of you that have used e-benefits in the past, man, those passwords are, you have to make a strong password. And that's with any program. You want to make sure you have a strong password. But the same ID Me, login, email, and password I use in my Under Armour account when I check out, I can use it here, okay? So however you log in, if you got a DOD CAT card, a VA PIV card, if you're a VA employee, you will have one of those. If not, you will not. But if you don't have an ID Me account, you can register for one. So once you click on, we're going to click on ID Me, and when you click on ID Me, this screen comes up. Now, I take that back. This screen will not come up. It's going to be a login screen, and I should have took a screenshot of that. I apologize. So what I did was I logged in the ID Me, and then this screen popped up. Complete your sign in. So what happened was they said, okay, with the phone number that you have on record, okay, we're going to text you a code. And when you get that code, you have to input it here, okay? And when you get the code, you input it here, and then it's going to take you to this screen, okay? Now, I'm not going to go past this screen because I don't want to file a claim or anything. But this is what it should look like, okay? And I have some things here highlighted in red and numbered that I think, and this is just me, but you go in your order that you want to, okay? But some things you want to look at. The first one, VA claims benefit type. That's a drop-down window. It's going to have compensation, pension, or whatever. So what we're talking about is compensation, okay? Number two, it's not going to have your zip code. It's going to have your name, middle initial, first name, middle initial, last name. Then you have to put in your zip code. Now, step two, if you're if you're homeless, if you're 85 years or older, you're blind or whatever, you want to check those boxes. And what's key about that, I did a video where I was talking about can age play a factor on your claim. So if you're 85 years or older, if you're terminal, then your claim, if you check one of those boxes, your claim is supposed to move to the front of the line because those are hardship claims, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? They should, okay? They should flag it, and those should get first priority, okay? But if you don't meet any of those qualifications, then you leave it blank. Then you have step three, attached files. So this is what clients have been telling me, okay? So if they have a DBQ, if it's for increase or a nexus statement, they claim it's something due to service, secondary, or whatever the case may be, they get those, but the first thing they make sure that those DBQs and or nexus statements are actionable and sufficient. And what they've been doing, they've been uploading them here, along with the 526E, EZ, the prescribed claim form, whatever prescribed claim form you're using, with the DBQ and nexus statement, okay? And then they hit submit, all right? And now, after you hit the submit button, I haven't went past this, but what clients have been telling me that they've been following this process, and as soon as they submit information, if they don't have a DBQ and a nexus statement, they've been getting phone calls from LHI, QTC, VS services saying, hey, we need to schedule you for an exam within a matter of days, okay? And then some of the other veterans that are submitting the 526EZ, the DBQs, and or nexus statements, they've been getting a rating decision. Now, there have been a slim few that said that the VSR is scheduled exams and they opted not to go to that exam, and then they got rating decisions. So I'm not saying to go or not to go. I'm not saying that. That's a decision you, the veteran, has to make. But this is the process that they've been using. And I logged in. I was like, okay, let me just go and see, what it looks like. And then I can do a YouTube video about it and share it, okay? So there you have it. In those 4 slides, it was a step-by-step process of direct uploads of claims. And then also share that some of the clients of mine, again, they've been getting calls for them to schedule their C&P exam, okay, when they don't have a DBQ and or nexus statement. And then sometimes, at VSR, I don't know, they didn't look at the information or whatever the case, they're still getting calls. And then the client or the veteran decides not to go. Again, I'm not a medical professional. I'm not providing any medical advice or representation. What I'm saying is, if that happens to you, meaning that if you have an actionable and sufficient DBQ and they schedule an exam, it's up to you to make that decision if you want to go to that exam or not. Now, I shared in some other videos, it happened to me and I opted not to go because I knew that adjudicator or RVSR could use that DBQ. I didn't need to go to a C&P exam. I made that decision. So if that happens to you, the veteran, has to make that decision. I am not telling you to go or not to go, okay? But just to reiterate, I want to share that information because if you don't have any other evidence to submit, you have, even if you don't have a DBQ, you don't have any evidence to submit, when veterans are doing it this way, the process is going a lot faster, okay? Again, like I said earlier in this video, my claim, my first rating decision took 1 year. And that was a long year. And every time I tried to, figure out, well, hey, what's going on with my claim? Oh, we're working it. What's going on with my claim? Oh, we're doing some development. Oh, what's going on with my claim? Oh, we're working in the order to receive. It was always something. So the VA, I can say, gets an A+ in this area because years ago to now, they have come a long way as it pertains to the wait times to even get a C&P exam, and they have reduced the wait times to get a decision in the majority of the cases. Now, there are a few that get strung out for whatever reason, okay? That just happens, okay? It's not going to be every claim is going to go through and get done in a couple of months. Well, I wish all of them would, but that's in a perfect world, okay? So check out this process. And even if you've not filed a claim, just go in there. Make sure you can log in. Make sure you have an ID.me account if you're using that as a login. And just go through it and see, okay, yep, I know how to do it. I got to the first screen. And then you can log out. That way, when you do get ready to upload your claim, you already have all that prerequisites knocked out, okay? So with that being said, please like, subscribe, hit that notification button. Don't forget, you can find me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section of this video and let me know what you think. Thank you.